a really fun suitcase full of things, this isn't really what we're going to pack, but it would be a lot of fun. Let's take a look at what we're actually going to pack. All right, so I've taken out all of the snacks and most of the toys and especially some of the racetrack. And what I've put in here is some of the things that we are going to pack. Now, I didn't take the time to go ahead and pack as we do. I think you'll notice that we tend to prefer the rolling it up and rubber banding it method, but everyone has their own style. So I'll let you sort that out for your own family. But some of the things we do like to pack include different games that take up a lot of time. So often dinner time especially is quite long. And with COVID especially, it's sometimes hard to get Adventure Ocean time for the dinner section. So it might be necessary, at least on the next few trips that you take, to bring something with you for dinner to keep your children occupied during the longer meal times. So for our family, we have the Osmo Genius for my 6-year-old. We have the Little Genius for my 4-year-old. But anyway, that's what we used for this. The next thing that we're going to take a look at is these little fellows. This is one of the most fun things that you can pack, and your kids will both love finding them as well as hiding them. Be sure you bring tags. You can find tags on the Cruising Ducks Facebook group, or you can buy them on Etsy, but there are a lot of different ways to get tags. The next thing we're going to take a look at is what we like to use for toiletries. Now, I think that you already know about normal toiletries that your children might have, including any medications that they might need, but I wanted to share with you some extra things that we bring. Make sure you leave room in your suitcase for diapers. So we tend to bring more diapers than you would think you would need. You can buy diapers on the ship, but they're really expensive, so do be careful with that in mind. We also tend to bring a lot more wipes than you think you'll need. We use wipes not only for the obvious reason, but they're also great for wiping down the tables. I always feel a little bit bad in the windjammer if my children are a little messier than other guests, so I do tend to wipe things down after them, as well as sort of wiping up the room. Other toiletry items, something we like to bring is a faucet extender. You can buy these in a lot of places. Basically, the faucet just goes in here and it helps the spout extend out so that children can wash their hands a little bit easier in your bathroom, in your stateroom. The only other thing that I feel like parents sometimes forget, I have forgotten many a time, is, I don't know, I think we just swear by Vicks Vapor Rub. This is the baby rub, of course. So if you have any sort of products like this that your family seems to always require, make sure you pack those items. Now, if you have not been on a cruise, I think that things that parents often think about are the normal items. So things like make sure that you pack pajamas for your child, and make sure you pack shorts. Make sure you pack shirts and swimwear. All of those things I'm sure that you will remember to pack. But often people are a little confused as to how to dress their children for the various meal times. So I wanted to give you an idea of what we do regarding meal times and the different levels of formality. So my boys, because I do only have 3 boys, so sorry, no girl examples, do tend to wear polo shirts like this when they have just a normal casual night. This is what they will wear the most of. And then on the smart casual nights, they tend to wear also just a short sleeve collared shirt, but you'll notice that the material is a little different. It's just like a short sleeve dress shirt. And then I'm going to show you the boys modeling what they like to wear on formal nights. Formal nights take place on cruises that are 5 days, which is our next cruise. They take place on day 2. And then the cruise that follows our next one, so our next cruise, is a 7-day, and the formal nights typically take place on day 2 and 6. So there will be 2 on a 7-day cruise, but only 1 on a 5-day cruise. So think about that when you are packing. Something I like to think about is I usually buy photos. It's a nice way to get sort of a low-cost family photo, is to just take one on formal night on the ship and then buy it. And so I make sure that all of the outfits are relatively coordinated. So no one is wearing something super flashy and no one is wearing something rather muted. So the only other thing regarding clothes is do make sure that you pack not only pool types of shoes, but also make sure you pack at least semi-dressy shoes so that on the formal night you're not stuck wearing Crocs to the dining room. But if your child does end up wearing flip-flops or Crocs or shorts and a t-shirt to the dining room, it really doesn't matter. Do whatever is easiest for your child and makes him or her comfortable. And that's it. That's what we tend to pack when we go on cruises for the boys. Now, keep in mind, you will want to put this together much more nicely than I have, but these are some of the items that we have. And what do you think? Do you like to fold your clothes meticulously? Do you like to use the vacuum wrap bags? Or like us, do you tend to do the rolling and rubber band method of keeping things all together? How do you pack your suitcase? Tell us below in the comments.
Each boy takes an embarkation bag for anything they may need. In each bag we pack a toy, swimsuit, an extra mask, bottle, headphones, sunglasses and hat. And their tablet.
All right, let's look into the baby's bag. So the first thing that we're actually going to look at is to change the baby. So we have a blanket to lay down in case, to keep the baby comfortable. Wipes. And we usually take a lot of diapers just in case on that first day because we don't know when we'll get into our room. We also have the swimwear. So swim diaper, swimming shorts, and a sun hat in case it's sunny. Okay. We also have a change of clothes. But most importantly, we have food. So we usually always have it in a Ziploc bag in case it leaks. So we keep that there. And then we also have baby bands in case it's loud, in case there's loud music at the pool. It's good for the baby. Okay, and then for the windjammer, grab some food. We have a silicone mat that we can put down. We can basically put food right onto it and then easily clean it up afterwards. Okay, and a bib if he needs it.
And here's a close-up of what we put into the baby's bag.